Joining me now is Kevin OLeary, chairman of OLeary Ventures. You know him from Shark Tank fame, friend of the show as well. Kevin, thanks for being back with us here on the Hill tonight. Appreciate it.
Great, thank you.
So Trump the president wants interest rates lowered, but you know this, inflation's still running between 2.5%, 3%, way higher still than the Fed wants it. And so if you bring interest rates down, doesn't that risk inflation? And isn't that sort of the game or where Trump is stuck right now?
You know, every president wants interest rates down.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want interest rates down? I mean, it basically affects mortgage rates, which everybody has to deal with towards home ownership or even rent. It doesn't work that way. The Fed is independent, and it always has been. And there's a reason, because they're, at the end of the day, their mandate is employment and inflation. And you're right.
Yeah.
It's closer to 3 than it is to 2. And so there's work to be done. Now, Trump's right about one thing. If he can get energy prices down, that really reduces inflation, because that's an input cost to all 11 sectors of the economy.
Okay.
It doesn't happen overnight, but it's a pretty good narrative to jawbone about it, and that's what he's doing.
Got it.
And so that's really Burgum, Secretary of Energy, this whole thing going on with Alberta, getting the pipeline. You know, Alberta ships in about 4.7 million barrels a day into the United States. They're talking about getting it up to close to 9 million with the pipeline. So that would cause, first, complete energy independence, but also reduction in inflation.
I want to get to something.
You got to. We've all been listening to Trump for 12 years. You got to differentiate the noise from the signal, and the noise is bombastic, and I'm going to drop rates. The signal is, I want to get inflation under control. I get it.
All right, so let me ask you about something else that happened at Davos, because Jamie Dimon said essentially that the president's tariff vision, his thinking is spot on, he basically said. Here's what he said. I want to get your reaction on the other side.
If it's a little inflationary, but it's good for national security, so be it. I mean, get over it. National security trumps a little bit more inflation.
So be it, get over it. It's easy, Kevin, for a billionaire, the biggest banker in the United States over in Switzerland in Davos, to say, if there's a little inflation, get over it. Do you think, though, that resonates in the cities, in the suburbs, and in the small towns in this country? National security, but your prices are going to go up.
No, it's a difficult narrative. It's difficult to say that. But, if you listen to the speech Trump gave to Davos, he didn't even fly over there. He just said, look, I'll talk to them remotely, which he did. Again, the noise and the signal. So really what he's doing with tariffs is different to every country. So to Mexico, he's building the wall, and he's saying, look, if you don't abide by this and you don't stop foreigners and foreign nationals and your own people from coming through illegally, I'm just going to rack up tariffs. Because the reasons tariffs work as a negotiating weapon is everybody wants access to the world's largest market, still the United States, not China, the United States. So what you're basically saying is, look, if you don't play ball with me, whatever it is, so Mexico, it's the wall. Canada, it's actually about spending the full 2% on NATO and putting a lot of money into defending the northern border, not the 49th parallel, the northern border against China and Russia, which, he wants them to do. And secondly, on the Canadian situation, is stop the flow of Chinese fentanyl across the Canadian border. So if they don't solve for that, if the Canadians don't solve for that, he squeezes their access to the American market, which obviously there's a huge interdependence, but he doesn't want to tariff oil out of Canada. The Germans, it's on cars. He's just saying, look, I'm going to squeeze everybody's head in access to the U.S. market if they don't comply with what I want.
I got about a minute left with you, Kevin. I want to ask you about Canada, because I saw over at the White House yesterday, Larry Ellison, Sam Altman, Masa Son, right, on this big AI announcement. And I saw from Mr. Wonderful himself an announcement this week on AI data centers in Canada. The Trump administration says the AI revolution, the data center revolution is happening here. You're choosing Canada to have it occur in. So who wins, the U.S. or Canada?
Well, there's not enough power anywhere. So that's the problem. I mean, this whole thing about data centers is you can't put a gigawatt, which is the minimum you need, in any state. There's no power left on the grid. So you have to actually build a turbine, gas-powered, because nuclear power is 19 years away. So the only places you can do that right now, and I've got projects in all these locations, West Virginia, North Dakota and Alberta, Canada. Why? Because they have massive amounts of stranded gas. I like the hype. I like all the, we're lighting up 3 Mile Island. I think that's hilarious. It's never going to happen. But really, there's only 3 places you can do this.
Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.